We had seen that pramana no doubt gives the jnana sadhana, but it doesn't mean that it doesn't involve experience. We have seen the case of each and every this thing, pratyaksha, etc. I had overlooked one thing. Drishtanta. The case of Drishtanta we had not seen, just cover it up. In illustration, some similarities are told. And when you come across the illustrated entity, these similarities give the knowledge, oh, this is that such and such a thing. For example, a bison is a humpbacked, shaggy-haired, oxen variety animal native of North America. Somebody has described you, and you are told it is somewhat like our buffalo. Hair is there, but this is not hair buffalo. You happen to go to where? North America, and you saw, yes, humpbacked, shaggy hair, somewhat similar to buffalo. You have seen or not, you experienced or not, then what was told earlier comes, oh, this is what? Bison. Knowledge. First what will take place? Experience. Then knowledge. Therefore we have seen in pratyaksha experience is possible, inference experience is not possible, then presumption inference experience is not possible, then drishtanta experience is possible, anupalabdhi experience occasion doesn't come at all. As for Vedas, two varieties. In a Karma Kanda, when you are learning the rituals, etc., the heaven as a result that you are going to get is not produced. Yet you gain the knowledge of what? Rituals, how to do that. In the case of Atma Jnana, even when you are learning or you are inquiring to discover what your Sarupa is, Atma is verily available. It is available even 24/7 in Ajnana Avastha. What needs to be done is, whatever that obstructs you, the knowledge of real nature of Atma has to be ended. It has to be ended. What is that obstructs you? Ajnana, of course. But Ajnana, it produces something. What is that? Anatma adhyasa. Adhyasta anatma. This what? Hinder. Why? Your mind is preoccupied where? In anatma. This is not meant for taking notes, okay? You have to withdraw your mind from where? Anatma. For mind has to be centered on what? Atma. For which a process is there, starting from Salchitra, the Shastra tells us. So therefore, that all that you need to do is get rid of this. Once you get rid of this anatma adhyasa, what remains? Atma only remains. How Atma remains? In its real nature, free from, of course, inquiry, etc., is taken for granted, etc., free from adhyasta, and you are face to face, as it were, figuratively, with your Swarupa. Then the question is, in that, do you experience this Atma or not? Earlier, in the state of ignorance, you are experiencing all multi things and sundry things. Okay? Many and varieties of sundry things. But they were presented to you through the channels of antakarana vrittis, which depict what? Vishesha, Anatma, Vishesha. But these vrittis are inert and made known to you by what? Chaitanya Atma. What is the nature of Chaitanya Atma? Anubhava Swarupa. It is self-actual. This was distracting, that's what it says. See, yes. In this, these vrittis give the features of anatma. But vrittis by themselves are inner. What gives you an anubhava is what? Chaitanya Atma only. We have seen many times in Vedanta, any experience, anubhava, any knowledge is nothing but, come on, fill up. Fill up the blank. Atma only. But Atma is asanga. So therefore, when you say Atma only, we have to take Chidabhas. You have to take it as what? Chidabhas. The Chidabhas obtained in the Antakarana Vritti gives us the basic experience. But the features of that, what you experience is given by who? Atma has no features at all. So everything is, see, I am repeating this because this should trigger you off. Where? In your Swarupa, because any dearth of Antakarana Vritti in your Antakarana, catch hold of each and everyone and pakdo usko. And then what? Pole what? Do. That in the Swarupa. But not possible. Why? Because the bird wants to fly, but the legs are tied with the chain. What is the chain? What is the chain? Vishayasakti. Vishayasakti. That is the word, not allowing to take off. Take off. Vishayasakti. Preoccupation in the mind. Vyaprata buddhi. No? Very good word. Vyaprata buddhi. You see, look, this Vyaprata buddhi is applicable to everyone, including Brahmaji, including sannyasis who teach Vedanta also. So therefore, mind is preoccupied, and then what happens? It is not able to have its true nature. So that is fine. Now, at that time, Atma is in its what nature? Vritti Rahita Swarupa Anubhava Rupa. Is it not? And Sopadhika, what was that? Vrittyaruda. Aruda means prapta. Vrittyaruda. Vritti prapta means with the vritti, Vrittyaruda Anubhava. Wherein triputis are there. In Samadhi, Vrittyaruda, nothing is there. Vrittyaruda Vishaya is not there. Triputis are not there. What remains is Utastha Chaitanya, Chaitanya Vastu. That is what Shastra says. Shodhita Pampada. That is what is called as what? Atmanubhava. It is what? Atmanubhava. Free from all that is adhyastha. Here, one doubt we had seen. What is that? Sir, how do you say that it is free from all adhyastha? Why? Antakarana in the samskara form still there. Antakarana, the dormant form is still there. And again, these vrittis in the sukshma form continue. We will come to that when we'll be discussing in detail samadhi portion. That is there. So they are there. Yes, we have seen this also. What is it? Theoretically you are right. Practically it is of inconsequence because we have got the clear picture we have got the clear reflection of what? Atma Swarupa in its true nature. We have got it. That's what I want, we want. And if you insist, no, it should not be there. My dear sir, to gain the knowledge of this thing, Sabhasa Antakarana is indispensable. You are what? Embarking on gaining the Atma Jnana. What tool you should have, what instrument you should have to disposal. Not simply Antakarana with Sabhasa, Chidabhasa. And if it is not there, you know what will happen? You are a Vedanti. Samadhi ki tayari karo. Which Samadhi? Mahasamadhi. Not this Samadhi. Mahasamadhi ka tayari karo. Make preparation for what? Mahasamadhi means what? Either bury the body or put in the what are days burn also. So that is the answer. The link of your Antakarana with this body will be snapped off. So until Prarabdha is over, that Sukshma link has to be there, but it doesn't obstruct the Atma Anubhava, the Pratibimba of Atma, the reflection of Atma in its true nature is not hindered. Atmakara Vrutti in the Sukshma Pravaha is there. But you see, for example, when you see your face in the mirror, between the reflection and the face, is there not something other than that? What is it? Mirror. But does it obstruct? No, like here. This is what Atma where Shodhitatvam Pada or Atma Anubhava, the experience of Atma in its real nature is possible where in Nirvikalpa Samadhi, this we had seen last time, based on Dhyana Deepa Prakarana, Panchadashi, 9th chapter, what that means where Nirguna Brahmapada, that's different thing. That is not only means, there are many means will come across afterwards, that's fine. So that is what it was. So now, say, in this case, we can see that about this thing, we should be very clear that Shodhitatvam Pada is possible to be experienced only in Nirvikalpa Samadhi. It is not told by Panchadashikara Vidyanmanumte. Kathopanishad describes it in very great detail. I'm going to take it as a. Before that in the state of Samadhi, the Antakarana in the samskara form is there. Vidyanmanumte also says, and when he says, see more about Samadhi, he is referring to that, we'll come to that. Here he says, there is a small prayer, I refer to it, Brahmavid Ashirvada Paddhati, a mode of blessing by who? Brahmavid. As far as blessings are concerned, the Brahmavid is at par with, do you know who? Ishvara. Is at par with Ishvara. If you want the materialistic gain here, you can give. If you want Atma Jnana, be ready, you can give. So there, say, may I have this, may I have this, may I have this, may I have this. Not chame chame. May I have this what? Jnana, etc. Specifically, this type of experience, this type of sakshatkara, this, etc. Right? And then it is tathastu, tathastu, taken for granted. Who? You are praying to whom? Brahmavid. And Brahmavid was tathastu. About 50 or so they are there. I told you, no? Someone allergic to Anubhava, you know what it is? Sankshipta Brahma. Sankshipta Brahmavid Ashirvada Paddhati. All prayers where Anubhava, may I have the Anubhava and Sakshatkara deleted. I told Gunavada I took. Somebody, this person did it. He told me who did it. This person did it and he was asking us to read every day which one Sankshipta. Even in prayer, my journalness. ठीक है. See here in the one asangaha aham. When you say asangaha, what does it mean? Sangha, connection, relation with upadhi, what does it breed? Sorrows, etc. Sorrows would not, etc. Asanga means what? I am upadhi rahita. Is it a matter of experience or not? Otherwise, how do you say? You are asanga. You have no connection with upadhi without experience. How do you say? Asanga. Chidatma aham. I am Chaitanya Swarupa. Without being aware of, without experience, can you say that? Iti pratyagatmani niveshite. And so, pratyagatmani niveshite. Niveshite means sakshatkriti. When one gains a sakshatkar, what is sakshatkar? Chitmatra. Chitmatra, that's what word? Chaitanya. Nothing other than Chaitanya. So that's it. Niveshite sakshatkriti. Which type of antakarana? Vritti rahite. Otherwise not possible to say vritti rahite. And then antakarana is there. Samskara matrataya. Only in the form of samskara. Sukshma rupena avasite chitte. Chitta is in what form? Sukshma sarupa. Only samskara. I told you, if that is not there, your connection with the body is snapped off. Mahasamadhi. What is Mahasamadhi? It's a phrase used for Mahatma Sannyas. See, if you ask a lay person, did you have your food? Some is a Mahatma Sannyasi. Did you have your diksha? Word is different. Again, for a common man, where do you stay? Sannyasi, आपका स्थान किधर है? Where is your स्थान? Where is your place? Like that. If an ordinary person dies, you say he died. And if a sannyasi gives the body, Mahasamadhi. वो पता नहीं है. We don't know really attained samadhi or not. But it's a way of, it's a cultural etiquette. It's a cultural etiquette. Thus, link of this body will be snapped off. That's a samskara matrataya. Sukshma rupena avasite chitte. In the Sukshma avasite, what is that? Atmanaha swarupa bhuta paramananda. The swarupa bhuta paramananda, vritti rahita swarupa bhuta paramananda, nirantaram samyak avirbhuya. Let it manifest to us always. This is the prayer. Tathastu. Anyway, we are concerned with what? Samskara matra. Samskara matra. Now, how do you say this antakara required? In Kathopadishad, we find that it is told Atma Jnana is possible not only in Bhuloka, Manusha Loka, it is possible in other lokas also, but there is degree of variation in terms of clarity of the Atma Jnana. Which is the best we can now decide. In Bhuloka, Bhuloka means what? With this human embodiment. This is Kathopadishad 2, 3, 5. You can do some homework afterwards. Take it. 2, 3, 5, Kathopadishad. Yatha Adarshe. And there Pashyati. Just as Yatha Adarshe, in Adarsha, mirror, you see your face, Pashyati. Tatha Atmani. Atmani here is Buddhau, Buddhi, Antakara. In human embodiment, you can know, see, have darshana, direct knowledge which involves experience, like you see your face in the mirror, means it is very clear. Then it says, yatha swapne tatha pitraloke. Just as in dream you see few things or many things, but how about the clarity? Not very clear like in the perception in the waking status. That is sapne tatha pitraloke. In pitraloka also atma jnana is possible, but it is little unclear like what you see in the experience in the dream state. Then yatha apsu pareva dadrishe. It is like this. Yatha, just as apsu pari dadrishe iva. Just as you see in the water, still less clear than the dream master. And again, water shakes means you what you see also, that image also will reflect, also will be shaking. Pashat paridadrishe tatha gandharvaloke. In Gandharva, do you know, I am more interested in the Vishaya Bhoga. Ha ha, hoo, music and dance and all those things. Then Chaya tapayoho eva brahmaloke. In Brahmaloka, the clarity of Atma Jnana is like Chaya, darkness. Chaya not only means shadow, darkness. Atapa, sunlight. How contrast is that? How clarity is that? So like that, where in Brahmaloka means most clear is where? Brahmaloka. Number 2 is where? Manusya Loka. Then others come here. I think we should have test to know. I think we'll postpone. What? Gaining Atma Jnana where? In Brahmaloka. Who told you can go to Brahmaloka? To go to Brahmaloka, certain rigid qualifications required. Bhashyakara, while commenting remarks, better to have here, feeling Brahmaloka is very, very, very difficult. Now, why he said, like mirror, still further clarity is possible, but your embodiment which is stuck up with what? Human antakarana can go only up to this level. So don't be Puritan and bring that. In Nirmata Samadhi, what is that? Upadhi also is there. Duality is also is there. We are least concerned about it. We are concerned with about what? The real nature of Atma, free from Vishesha, Nirupadhika, for experience. That is what our job is over. Mahavakya says, my dear sir, this is flung in Tattvamasi Mahavakya. What the literal meaning of you as an individual. This is you. Tattasi. This is what is the Brahma. Fine. Now the last stroke. There are many strokes there, but here that the Atma Jnana Nirupadhika Tvam the Shodhita Tvam is possible only, as far as the human beings are concerned, only in Nirvikalpa Samadhi. So where in Kathopanishad 3 mantras are there. They are, you can make a note of them, 2, 3, 9, 2, 3, 10, 2, 3, 11. I'm giving you homework, okay? Maybe better you only do it. I have already done, that's why I'm teaching, okay? But you also are supposed, because this all I can't go in detail. You know why? We are studying what? Mandukya Karika. But the context has come that what? Turiya is not experience. You say that Turiya is experience. It cannot but be what? Experience only has to be shown from the Shastra. That's what all the details needs to be taken, because if you are not clear about that, you are on the wrong footing. And when you are on the wrong footing, whatever you do is what going to go wrong. It is like, in the high school days, arithmetic or mathematics, trying to solve the exercise without understanding the problem. And then what? Answers are given that it doesn't tally. Again do something. Again it doesn't tally. Then sometimes a chance it tallies. It is not that way. You have to have a sure method for that. So therefore, this beyond any trace of doubt proves that in Nirvikalpa Samadhi only Atma in its true nature can be experienced, and therefore there only it can be known. You see, wherever Jnana involves Anubhava, first Anubhava and then Jnana. And if you say first Jnana, it is indirect knowledge, Paroksha Jnana and not Aparoksha Jnana. The indirect, neither Paroksha Jnana nor direct perception. It can be, because Pratyaksha also it happens. See, other day I said, no? What is that? Manas Sarva is like this. You read in a book. You have got some information, it's Paroksha Jnana. But when you actually see that, oh, this is what? That is the direct perception, direct knowledge. So wherever Anubhava is possible, first experience, then what? Knowledge. So now we'll say, Atma Anubhava is possible in where Nirvikalpa Samadhi only. In Kathopanishad 239 say, Hruda Manisha Manasa Abhiknutaha. This Atma Jnana is gained by what? Hruda Manisha. Hrud, Manit. Third case is what? Hruda Manisha means, Bhashyakara says, Avikalpaitriya Buddhya. By a buddhi which is avikalpaitri. What is avikalpaitri? Nirvikalpa buddhi. Buddhi means antakarana, means only by nirvikalpa samadhi you can what? Na sadrishe tishtati rupamasya. You can't see with the eye, you can't see with the ear, etc. Means Atma cannot be perceived. It can be known this way only. So therefore, that Hruda Manisha stands for Avikalpaitriya Buddhya. It stands for Nirvikalpaya Buddhya, which means by Nirvikalpa Samadhya. Samadhina. So by Nirvikalpa Samadhi. So that is there. Now the question is, how to get this Hrudmani? Where I can get it? How much it costs? In which currency I have to pay? Check or e-transfer? What can I do? Say next mantra. 2-3-10 says, this is famous mantra. Yada panchavatishtante jnanane manasasa buddhishtana visheshati tam ahu paramam gati. I've heard this, see, by someone being mocked at. This particular one, they say that it is required, forgetting what is the source of it. What is the source? Kathopanishad. Because the person wanted to drive home something, etc., etc. Actually the point was that restrain on the indriyas, etc. Afterwards somehow realize the mistake. But this was the... Now see, what it says, Hrud Manit can be gain, forget about that. Okay? So the Ritmanit can be gained what? This way. Why? Yada, when. Pancha Jnanani, this one mantra only. Pancha Jnanani means Jnanendriyas, 5 indriyas. Avatishthar, Manasa Saha, along with the mind, Avatishtante. Avatishtante means Nirvyaparani Bhavanti. 5 sense organs include the other indriyas also, along with the mind, become, having withdrawn from their function, they are without function. Imagine the state of Antakarana Buddhi. Again, now Manasa, Indriyas, and what is accounted? Mind. Who is left out? Buddhi. Buddhi will show you the thumb. Say, Buddhischana vicheshtati. Buddhi doesn't indulge in terms of its functions of vritti rupas. Say, tam ahuhu paramam gatim. Gati means the state. State of whom? Atma or Antakarana? Buddhi Antakarana. Atma has no state. But this Buddhi Antakarana state is required to gain the knowledge of Atma. So that will say that is Paramam Gati. What is Paramam Gati? Most exalted state. Why so? Because in this your Paramananda Swarupa gets revealed. You are able to experience that. So this is what is that? Anandatmanaha bhanasya sadhana bhutam. This type of chitta, which is of course Nirvikalpa Samadhi, you can understand, is the means of what? Experiencing Paramananda one's own Swarupa. How do you say that is Samadhi? The mantra itself, next mantra says, Tam yogamiti mannyanti. Tam yogamiti mannyanti. It is called as what? Mante. This is called yoga. Come on, tell me what is yoga? Nirodha Samadhi. Nirodha means what? Vritti Rahita. Bhashyakara, do you know what is that yoga? Yoga meva santam. Actually it is separation. Yoga means what? Union. This is separation. Yoga meva santam. Separation from what? All that gives you sorrow. Come on, enumerate now. 1, 2, 3. These give us sorrow. What are? Thirdly, gross body, subtle body, and causal body in the, what is that? That is a potential form. You have seen this many times. That's why I repeat, okay? What are the sources of sorrows? See, maximum sorrow is possible. We don't say it is always there. Is possible in the waking state. And this is through what? Both on account of gross body and the subtle body. In sleep, gross body is out, dream. Gross body is out, subtle body is there. In sleep, both are in potential form, but not there, no sorrow at all. Is it not? So that means that these are 3 pins. Now if you put off these pins, where is your sorrow? Where can you put it off? Now one more thing. I am talking of Nirvikalpa Samadhi. Still I have not come to the distinction between Viveka Prajna Samadhi and Andha Samadhi. People jump and criticize that Nirvikalpa Samadhi on the basis of Andha Samadhi, not knowing the difference between the two. I am going to take it, thus we have to wait for some time for that. See, in detail we'll see whether Lord Krishna speaks of Samadhi in Bhagavad Gita. What Bhashyakara has to say about Samadhi, we'll see in detail, then it will be very clear what is the distinction between Andha Samadhi and Viveka Prajna Samadhi. What applies to Andha Samadhi, you cannot apply to Viveka Prajna Samadhi. Dvaita is always there, etc., etc. It is because the wrong concept of that person who is taking to Anga Samadhi, but not for this person who has already taken to Shravana and Manana. Yada Panchavatiштante Jnana, not that. Tam Yogamiti Manyante. It is called yoga, which was called Panchavatiштante is called yoga. Yoga means what? Nirvikalpa Samadhi. And actually, Yoga em Santam. It is Viyoga, separation from God, sorrow. Do you remember what Bhagavan says in this context? Similarly, Dukkha Sanyoga Viyogam Yoga Vidhi Manyante. See, what is it? Yoga is Viyoga. Same thing Bhashyakara has borrowed. Viyoga. What? And Viyoga of what? Dukkha Sanyoga. See? Yoga, Viyoga, Sanyoga. Full tango. Yoga is Viyoga. Yoga of what? Sayoga. Sayoga of what? Dukkha. And Sayoga Dukkha is possible where? 3 pins. What are those? Grass, body, subtle body, and potential where? In the, what is that? This, father's body, in the sleep. So now he says, Santam. That is what is that Viyoga? Bhashyakara makes clear in this mantra 2, 3, 11 of Kathopanishad. Sarvanartha Sanyoga Viyoga Lakshana Hiyam Avastha Yoginaha. Sarva Anartha Sanyoga Viyoga. Connection with all anartha means what? Janma Marana Rupa Samsara. It's Viyoga Lakshana Hiyam Avastha. Now, see, listen this what Bhashyakara says. In this yoga, there is samadhi. Etasyam hi avasthayam. In this avastha, of what avastha? Nirvikalpa samadhi. What is the word used in the Kathopanishad? Hruda manisha. Hrud mani. Okay. Yada panchavatiштata. In this avasthayam, he says, Avidyadhyaropana varjita swarupaha pratishtita. Atma is what? Samsitaha. Atma is there. How is there? Avidyadhyaropana varjita swarupa. Avidyakrita adhyaropana varjita. All adhyaropa on account of what? Avidya. Free from, and therefore what? Swarupa Pratishtha, abiding in its true nature. This, and then Atma, Adhyara has to be brought. Jnatum Shakyati is possible to. At least are you convinced now? Where Atma Swarupa can be directly experienced and thereby the direct knowledge is possible in this Nirvikalpa Swamiji. Nirvikalpa Samadhi. I think Jnana is not meant for us. Who told you Atma Jnana is very easy? Who told you? As Bhagavan, Manushyanam Sahasreshu Kasit Yadadishvara Yatatam Api Siddhanam Kaschit Mam Viditat. Among thousands and thousands, some one rare person tries to gain knowledge. Among those thousands, someone rare person, Aneka Janma Samsiddha. That is to highlight what? Don't take this pursuit for granted. More and more effort is necessary. And more effort at what level is necessary? Tune the mind. How to tune the mind? One day in some classes, write about Right about turn means not even 180 degrees, 360 degrees. Presently where you are turned, extrovert, bahirmukha. Right about turn, introvert, antarmukha. If you become antarmukha, no Swamiji, I don't have much desire. Only my great-granddaughter should get married. I don't have much desire. I am happy, contented. Only that great-granddaughter should get married. So, antarmukha is necessary. That is where the delay is. Fine. According to Kathopanishad 2, 3, 9, 10, 11, where Atmajnana, that is what Atmanubhava is possible in the Nirvikalpa state of good Antakarna in Nirvikalpa Samadhi. Otherwise it is not. Look, one thing, don't think that Ashtanga Yoga alone is the means of Chijjada Viveka, Dripta Shivaka, many other things. Even japa properly done, but not ordinary japa, should be crores and crores. I will come to that. It can take up to the fifth state of knowledge. It can take it. So therefore, this is what Atmanu Bhava. Having seen this, now the question is, can this be described? Come on. Can Atman Bhava be described? We'd like to have some description, is it not? Theoretically, in principle, it cannot be described by Atma itself. One more thing. Atma itself. And yet, Adhyatma Shastra tries its best to discuss. Now one more thing. Look, we have seen that sorrow is at three levels. What are those? Gross body, subtle body, and the causal body. It's a varying degrees. Fine. When in Nirvika Samadhi we have free, see, in Nirvika Samadhi you are free from that time, from causal body also. When you are free from the thing, what is remaining there? Vritti Rahita Vastu. In the three states of consciousness, we have Atma, Vritti, Sahita. All our experiences are with Vritti. In Nirvika Samadhi, Vritti Rahita means what? That Vastu is Utastha Chaitanya, free from all adhyastha. No? Now tell me, what stops its Anubhava Swarupa? In the waking, dream and deep state, now connected to Nanta Prajnana, Vaishpradnyam, etc. All your experiences are because of Prajnas, varieties of Prajnas. In Turiya, none of these Prajnas are there. When none of these Prajnas are there, in these Prajnas, even that Anubhava of Anta Prajna is because of Turiya only or not because of these Vrittis of this thing. Now, you have removed all Prajnas, Turiya Anubhava Swarupa, Turiya remains. Tell me what stops that Anubhava Swarupa? What stops? Can anything stop? Why? Swarupa, true nature. If that is the case, how do you say, sir, that Turiya is not experiential? Do you mean experience always Triputis? We already told you. Even Triputis are not able to experience because of what? This Anubhava Swarupa, Turiya. Triputi is gone, Anubhava Swarupa, Turiya remains. What stops? If you still insist, you are going against the Vedantic dictum. Atma is Swayam Jyoti. Atma is Swaprakash. Chaitanya Atma is what? Itself is self-experiencing principle. Itself is self-knowledge principle. Itself is self-experiencing Paramahansa. Don't think Jnana, Anubhava, Ananda are three facets. But how do you say so? Because from your standpoint. There's nothing. Satchidananda, Satchit Ananda, not three different things. Sat itself is Chit, Chit itself is Ananda, Ananda itself is Sat. But why do you say so? Because you have got Jada things inert. We say what? Chit. You have got in the ignorance sorrow. We say Ananda. You have got perishable thing. We say Sat. It is only to cater you, sir. The Shastra says Satchidananda. Even the word Brahma, has no access in Brahma. Because why? All these words depend on the Prapancha. This Prapancha. Like some people say, Prapancha can never be ended. We'll come to that at right time, not now. So this shows and what? That Atmanubhava is possible. Now, our question was, can you define Atmanubhava? Can you? See on Google somewhere. Even if Google gives, it may give. I'm sure it will give. See what happened, Some shloka from Yoga Vasishta was wanted. Find out where is it. Somebody will say, here it is there. You know what was that? My own website. My own website where we uploaded what? The selected version. It picks up. See, means nobody else has uploaded that. It picks up. Is that like that some Mahabhaga must have put to what? Atmanubhava. Somebody said, no, this topic was I said, come on, put Samadhi. Some movies with Samadhi. Some movies with Samadhi. Wherever word Samadhi, it picks up. So that is Atmanubhava. But even if Atmanubhava, that person who has uploaded has to borrow from Vedanta Shastra only. Now suppose, if Bhashyakara is too kind for us to define Atmanubhava, is it not going to be great? Bhashyakara has defined Atmanubhava in the Brahma Sutra Bhashya of 4th chapter. The question context is Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana. Are they needed to be repeated or not? He says yes and no. First he says, the person who can gain Atmanubhava, Drakiti means what? Instantly. Not necessary. If one doesn't have it, go on repeating until you get. In that context, it defines Atmanubhava. What is Atmanubhava? He says, Sarva Dukkha Vinirmukta Eka Chaitanyatmaka Aham Iti Atmanubhava. Aham, I am what? Chaitanyatmaka. Eka Chaitanyatmaka. Eka Chaitanya, Chaitanya and Chaitanya alone. What type of Chaitanya? He says, Sarva Dukkha Vinirmukta. Free from all sorrows. Now tell me, experience or not? Do you come to know you are free from sorrow without experience that you are free from sorrow? Atmana. Now you say, then this is what definition he has given. Then he says, Nacha evam atmanam anubhavataha. In In the case of a person who doesn't experience that I am free from all sorrow, Chaitanyatmaka, Paraman Sarupa, Atma, who doesn't experience, एवं आत्मानमौजा न किंचित अन्यत् कर्तव्यमस्ति न विद्युत कर्तव्य. The one who experiences Atma like this, there is nothing that needs to be done in terms of Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana, nothing is required. Yasya tu na eva shaha anubhavaha drageva jayate. In the case of a person wherein instantaneously such experience is not like what? Switch off and switch on. It is not possible. Tam prati for him anubhavartham, that is anubhavartham, for sake of this Atmanubhava, avritya vipagamaha. So that avritya vipagama, avritti is accepted. Why so? Because darshana paryavasanani hi shravanadini. Shravana atmavare shrotavya mantavya nididhyastavya. We say that, but there is one word before that we forget. Drashtavya. Atma darshana should be gained. For which Shravana Manana Nididhyasana. Darshana means what? Just knowing without experiencing. See, in fact, our Sakshatkar, etc. is what? Is face to face, directly seeing. Means perception means here knowing. Yogi Pratyaksha. That's what him say, yes. Darshana Paryavasanani hi Shravanadini. Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana should culminate where? In the Atma Darshana. Atma Darshana should be, this Atma is this Atma Bhava is necessary Bhashyakara himself. Therefore, avartyamanani drashtarthani bhavan. Until this Darshana is there, Shravana Manana has to be what? Has to be repeated as such. For which he gives an example. You are thrashing the paddy. For what? To get the rice grains. How long will you do? Until the rice grain. So that's a yatha avaghatadini tanduladi nishpatti paryavasan. Thrashing the paddy, winnowing, etc. You know that how it is done, etc. Until where you get the clean rice. Also, until Atmanubhava, just like that you get, you have to take to Shravana Manana Nididhyasana. You have to take. Here, some people they said, no, Vedanta, the word Anubhava is used in the sense of knowledge. Is translation of Anubhava word must be knowledge. One day I told, before Indians were blabbing Butler English, Vedanta was there, is it not? And this Anubhava word was there or not? And where knowledge is there, like Veti, Anubhavati is there. Will come again. Anubhava Samatvat Bhutavasutta Brahmadhyasa. Not so. You take entire Vedanta Shastra. If everywhere Anubhava means knowledge, will they use the word Anubhava? What stops them from using the word Jnana? You know, at somewhere, Bhashyakara retorts in some other context. Nahi varaghataya kanyam udvahayanti. Understood? A daughter is not get married to kill the son-in-law. Understood? Nahi varaghataya. Vara means here, the bridegroom means what? Son-in-law. To kill the son-in-law, you don't get your daughter married. Like that, if Anubhava were to mean Jnana, all these Bhashyakara, Tikakara would not have used the word. Are they using to mislead you? No. Actually, I have seen at rare places, Jnana word in Tika or Bhashya is given as what? Experience. Anubhava word nowhere given as what? Jnana. Actually, if you go into the root of this both, knowledge and experience, Anubhava and Jnana, these two words are interconnected. Semantically, they are interconnected. You have to go to the context. That first, keep in mind, okay? Nahi varagataya kanya udvayanti. Not to kill the son-in-law, the daughter is got married. That in slow. The entire Vedanta Shastra, Tika, if Anubhava word is used, and if it means Jnana, why are they doing? To cheat us? Have they written this what? Tikas and commentaries to what? Fool us. Some common sense has to be used as Tika. So let that Anubhava. So few more instances of Anubhava, Atma Anubhava. You see, Bhashyakara says that Brahma Jnana culminates in Atma Anubhava. Finale of Brahma Jnana is Atma Anubhava. Bhashyakara says this in none other place, Sutra Bhashya. You see that, some more things that then that Tvapada Shodhana, Shodhita Tvapada is possible Nirukta Samadhi. Something more about Nirukta Samadhi, what Bhashyakara has to say about Nirukta Samadhi, what thereon, who Lord Krishna has described that at Kalsi, Jnana is a state of Antakarna. Esha Brahmi Siti Partha. Atma has no city. Brahma has no city. Who has the city? Antakarna. In that Mani, only this Brahma Swarupa, Atma Swarupa can be experienced in its true nature. Mahavakya comes and tells you this is your Swarupa, that is what the knowledge is. Now, Anda Samadhi person has experience, has no knowledge because he is responsible for it. You see it?